Hey everyone, Caden here from Castlecraft Studios, and it's been a minute since I made a video. Hope you guys are all doing okay. I've been a busy guy. I've had a lot of stuff in life going on. Family health matters, work matters, but thankfully everyone's okay. Everything is okay. I'm here to bring you a giant update for Deadwood Drive. So if you're new here and you don't know what's going on, you heard what I just said. I'm Caden from Castlecraft Studios. This is a channel for Castlecraft Studios game development and the game coming forth. First is the Deadwood Drive low poly driving game I've got going. Leaving the other videos in the description if you're new. Without further ado, I'm going to get the updates on the screen because boy do we have a lot to cover. So, first things first, what's new that you notice right off the bat is that it is a dark theme. I wanted to get away from the white screens, kind of painful on the eyes. So first things first, dark mode. We have new game, load game just as before, a new close application button. That does work, I assure you. I'm not going to do it right now. So yeah, let's just run through all these updates, shall we? Alright guys, and one more thing I keep forgetting to mention in the video is that part of the reason why it took me so long from this last video to this one, about a month, is because, long story short, if you don't know the nitty-gritty of Unity, I had about 5 or 6 different scenes with pretty much all the models in each scene, all the dialogues in each scenes, and it was just duplication everywhere, and it was messy. And I didn't realize that was the wrong way to do it at first, but I did realize that kind of in the middle of all this work, and so it took me a while to consolidate those things, clean it up, and write it the way it should be. But now I feel like my Unity project is a Unity project to be respected. It is structured nice, and maybe in the next video or two I'll go really heavy on the details on how I actually have my assets and my scripts and everything like that structured, because I have learned a lot in that regard, especially in the last month. So I keep forgetting to say that because I'm so excited about all the stuff that you can see. That's not really something you as a user will see, minus the fact that there's no more scene jumping. Like if you're going from mission 1 to mission 2 in the previous version of the demo, it would kind of jut you different places depending on where you were. That's not going to happen anymore. It's completely smooth. Long story short, it's going to be a nicer experience for you. It was just a bit of time to get me to get that straightened out on my part. So all that to say that, yeah. So first things first, we're going to be presented with the tutorial. The tutorial is pretty much the same. Nothing really changed there. Nothing crazy. I am just going to go ahead and skip that, go to the story. You will see this AI generated loading screen, which I will replace with a real loading screen from my designer. Speaking of which, the designer I speak of, his name is Wilson. He does great work. I don't know if he wants me to leave his information down there in the description, but I will if he wants me to at some point. But for now, just know him by Wilson. Know he does great work. He created the Castlecraft intro that I now have at the beginning of the videos, which I think looks fantastic. And he also created all the character art that's going to be coming with this game. So there's none of that in this demo just yet. That is future stuff. But just shout out to Wilson because he's already helped me a bunch. Before we get into any of the missions or any of the mechanics or anything like that, as far as those updates go, I did want to show you the pause menu. So now we have objectives over here on the left. You'll notice that they're no longer on the screen. They're going to be in the pause menu only. We can move the map around, we can reset the map, we have volume control, and we have music control. Now, music control, you ask? Let's get this first Vicky dialogue out of the way. Hey, I'm Vicky, nice to meet you, I need help, here's a map, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so now you have the first objective completed, the second objective is updated, you notice the map marker moves to the updated location, and you're off to the races. But, what is this music volume I speak of? Well, if we toggle hints by pressing K, we can see how to pause, use rear view, headlights, pilot mode, and radio. So if I press backspace, we have a little bit of music going on. And even cooler, we can skip, go back. So yeah, we got a radio going on. We can turn that all the way down as well as just change the game volume. But for right now, we'll turn that off. So yeah, that's one big major update. I've also added a marker for the factory on the map, a version number top right so we know what versions you're working with. The stat screens does look a little bit different, looks way nicer in my opinion. There's going to be more stats to come. But now let's just run through this. Demo and go through all the missions, and I'll just cut the highlights and stuff, for you guys. So I did update a couple of other things, such as the roll mechanic for the truck. So when you're upside down or on your side, it handles rolling over a different way that I had to change, because sometimes you would get stuck up against a wall or a tree, and it would try to roll you against the wall or tree forever, and you'd be stuck. And yes, you do have the respawn button, but I didn't want you to have to use that, because you lose your wood if you respawn. So that's no fun. So I did update the roll mechanic. Let's see. I think everything else is about the same. Go ahead and get these trees. I also updated the AI traffic. It doesn't quite do what it used to. It still follows the waypoints, still avoids other traffic, but it does not avoid you right now. I'm working on how to handle that better. Before, it would just stop immediately until you got out of the way, which is not, it works, but it's not what I want. So I'm currently working on that. But the traffic is good enough to drive around the map and go with the speed limit signs and stop signs. So to me, that was good enough. I do want to show you a couple things that I think will pique your interest, that I think you guys will enjoy a lot. Ooh. I can put this damn lid on. Really? Now, with the radio, probably also going to start incorporating like radio talk shows that kind of give context around the map and the missions and stuff like that. Me and my friends will probably do that. It'll be fun. I feel like doing radio personalities for a game. Completely BS stuff, so it doesn't matter what you do, really. Okay, this guy's going to start following us. And the hints, if you toggle the hints on and you just don't toggle them back off, they will go away by themselves, I think 10 seconds. But I think that just freeing up the screen space and then putting everything here makes sense. You know what I mean? And I was thinking about the lumberyard. I probably need to put some more signs to make it more apparent. Yes, it does say sell wood at the lumberyard on there. And there is a lumber sign already. But I need to put one out here that says like buy and sell wood or something. As well as directly on this drive-through, put sell directly in there. So it's super apparent that that's what you're doing. And then I'll have actual road signs instead of these green arrows to direct people to leave, because I think it's not super clear either. It could be more clear, I should say. It is clear, but it doesn't look the greatest. Okay, so now you're done with this mission. Vicky comes back. She says, thank you, here's 20 coins. Go see the mayor at the auto shop. And our mission is updated to see the mayor at the auto shop. So let's go do that. Now, I will say the music is all from epidemicsound.com. I'll leave my referral link for that in the description if you're curious for copyright-free music. Note, I do have the commercial license. It is more expensive than the personal license, but I did also confirm with their customer service that I was able to use the music from that website for a game like this under that license without any issues, and they said yes. Okay, turn this off so we can focus. So we're here at the auto shop. We're here at the auto shop. The mayor is here. We see him right here. He's going to say, hey, I'm the mayor. I've got a task for you. There is a house at the end of town. We're trying to reach this guy. I haven't talked to him in many years, but we need to talk to him about the loans that he is foreclosing on his house. We need to talk to him about his loans, essentially. So what we're gonna do, if I don't crash, sorry, Mayor, didn't mean to do that, sir. Now our mission has been updated, and you're like, where is it? Well, it's pretty far away. So investigate the area. Okay, so let's go do that. I also added running tail lights. I probably forgot to mention that, but I think they look pretty good, especially at night. Because now you have reverse lights, brake lights, and then just running lights that are always on. Kind of like the front, there's always the running headlights that are always on. Yeah, but I'm excited to see what you guys think in the comments. I'm curious if you guys play this game, what your experience is like playing it. Because I only just want to make it, fun for everybody. So, and I tried to choose a mix of good songs, weird songs, and just average songs with the radio. Still working on getting the music for the game, like music for the environment, for certain scenarios, certain scenes. Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna turn off the radio. We're approaching this area, so let's slow down. Looks like we're over here in this neighborhood. Okay. Come up to this place, Thomas Sterling's house. Okay. Thomas Sterling was once one of the most prominent figures in town. Even the library is named after him. He's an incredibly smart, curious entrepreneur. He helped bring attention to Deadwood with his contributions to physics with AI. Long story short, this guy went missing. His property, people are looking for him. The mayor says it's okay for you to go find him. And then tell him, go look at his property, tell him what you find, any sort of trace of him, any sort of hints, anything, what's going on. And just let the mayor know. So, what you're doing here is you probably notice you can't really go anywhere. But you do see some green stuff over there, which is kind of weird, right? And then if you look on your map, the marker is like out there in the woods. So let's go see what this is about. Clear these trees. Clear those trees. I think we can just skip these last ones. Going to if I can, yeah. Alright. I know this pretty well, obviously. I could just go right past it. Okay. So you clear all these trees. You're starting to see like this green glow approaching the X on the map. Oh, what is this? Glowing house. You found a handwritten note. If you're reading this, I'm more than likely dead or worse. What you should know is that the hole on this land is connected to the mystical energy of Deadwood. Long story short, note says, there's an energy source on this land. This hole is connected to it. Don't trust the factory. Don't trust the mayor. So you're like, okay, what? There's a giant hole in the ground, and like, it's glowing green. What's the deal? Something. So if you try to leave, you can't. You cannot leave. This guy will not let you back out. So your only option is to drive into the hole. You teleport. What? Are you dead? Seems like you should have just died. Why was that factory car blocking you from leaving? And it seems you're now in town, alive? What's going on? Let's close that. Yeah, if you see We're actually in town, pretty close to the lumberyard now. So it looks like you can get out right here, go forward. We're coming out to the road now, to the library. There's Vicky. Hey, what are you doing here? I didn't see you pull in. Anyways, go check out Jerry at the gas station. He's got a job for you. Okay. Jerry's all the way out here. So, go forward. Oh, who is this? Oh, it's the mayor. Uh-oh. Any update on Serling's place? He looks as he rolls down his window. His eyes narrow suddenly, hinting at more than just casual interests. Another mission, I guess. So, I'm gonna drop off this wood. Oh no, I'm gonna crash. Oh Jesus, don't die. Wow. Almost died. Let's check out our stats real quick. We've went 13,000 meters, collected 24 trees, taken 121 damage points, and got 4 gas cans so far. Okay, I think we're approaching Jerry's mission. Yeah. So we get out here. It's a gas station, I guess some gas. Hello there, Jerry says. I heard you helped Vicky. Do you mind helping me? I'll give you a lot of money. Cool. Let's do it. Okay. So where's his mission? It's right down the road. Alright, we're right here. Okay, so now we gotta clear off these trees. Oh, there is green stuff over there. More green glowing stuff. There seems to be some real truth behind what Thomas was saying about Deadwood. Maybe you should find out. Go investigate the glowing rocks. Ooh, okay. Let's do investigate the glowing rocks. Okay. Ooh, a teleporter! Let's go! Alright, watch this, guys. Oh, back at the library. And you got all your wood. So you cut all that driving in half. Alright, thank you guys for tuning in. I think I covered everything. I think I hit everything. The consolidation of the missions, the new UI colors, the new UI in general, the dialogues, the mission flows, the teleportation, the new traffic. Yeah, there's a lot of new stuff in this update. And once again, this is live. The link is down there in the description, guys. If you want to go play this alpha demo, this pre-demo demo, if you will, version 1.2, it is now live on itch.io. And so yeah, please go check it out and let me know what you guys think. And obviously, if you're running into any bugs, I'll try to fix those before I make any like just nice to have improvements. If you find anything broken, obviously I need to fix that first. Alright guys, as always, I appreciate you checking this out with me. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're getting more and more excited about this game as we go forward. I definitely am. I feel like I've made a lot of progress in the last month for just working on this by myself in my spare time. Especially with the radio feature and all that good stuff. I really think it's coming together. And I'm really enjoying it. Playing it, working on it, the whole shebang. Alright guys, appreciate you for checking this out with me. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more going forward, like the video, subscribe to the content, of course. Have a great holiday season, a happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys stay healthy and happy out there. And until the next time, guys, peace.